Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kiriath, and today we're going to talk about something, frankly, a little bit sickening, a little bit disgusting. And just to make it perfectly clear, I'm only going to use the names of these people once. You'll know who I'm talking about from this point on. Well, you'll just trust me, you'll be able to tell who I'm talking about. So just to give you some very brief background, this is about, as the title suggests, non-disclosure. And in this case, it's non-disclosure in the case of a website that is used to gamble Counter-Strike Global Offensive skins. There are two people affiliated with this website. Those two people are Pro Syndicate and T Martin, two very big YouTubers with millions upon millions of subs. They have a fairly low age demographic, and it's mostly, very young teenagers and kids watching their videos. They're very sort of loud, they're very brash, they're very shouty, lots of, oh my god, this is amazing, kind of stuff. The kind of content that attracts a younger viewer. And they've failed to disclose something. And it's fairly serious. They've failed to disclose not a paid promotion, not a paid affiliation, not a vested interest, but they've failed to disclose that a website that they own is a website that they own. So, these two dickheads make CSGO gambling videos using a website called csgolotto.com. And not only do they have a vested interest, they own the website. They started the website. They started the corporation that owns the corporation, the company, whatever you want to call it. The entity that owns the website, they own that. They formed it. They created it. They made it. Then they did many a video talking about how great CSGO Lotto was and how they're going to gamble on CSGO Lotto, and oh my god, I just found this new website called CSGO Lotto. They own the fucking website. So they started a CSGO gambling website, they made a bunch of videos featuring this CSGO gambling website, which they then put on their channels for their young age demographic, their child audience to watch. And they didn't disclose it. They've set up a casino outside a fucking school, and they've invited people in without telling them that they own the casino in question. And the people that they are failing to tell are children, kids, young teenagers, people with no self-control. Kids don't have self-control. Let's be honest, they don't. Most bloody adults don't have self-control. Kids, even less. They've got a position of influence, a position of power, a position whereby they can get millions of people to do what they say, and they've used that position to peddle gambling. I know it's with skins, but the skins are worth money, so it's still fucking gambling. You can still lose horrendous amounts of money. CSGO skins are serious fucking business. Over the last year, the industry of this whole gambling your skins away thing was worth $2.3 billion. Some of these skins are they're like $4,000 or $5,000 in value. And you've got these two fucking arseholes basically telling their child audience, go to this website and gamble away all your stuff. When I did it, I won. Isn't that great? Yeah, it's great. It's great that you're telling fucking kids to go to the website that you started to gamble on. Stunning job. Sterling. Top draw behaviour. Now, why am I especially pissed off about this? Well, how could you not be? How could you not be pissed off about that? I mean, people, whenever this kind of thing comes up, especially non-disclosure stuff, which, by the way, just before we go any further, it's fucking illegal. It just is. It's illegal. You have to disclose whether you have a relationship with an existing party that you feature in a video. That's the law. That's the rules. Those are the regulations. That is how it fucking works. Sitting there and going, oh, well, sorry, but it was never a secret. No, but you never fucking disclosed it either, did you? Saying that you didn't hide the truth is not the same as actually telling the fucking truth. Grow a pair of balls, Pro Syndicate, you fucking jerk. Oh, sorry, I used his name again, shouldn't have done that. As for the other guy, I mean, he just tried to lie his way out of it, which is hilarious. Oh, well, when I first found CSGO Lotto and featured it, I didn't have any relationship with it. No, that's wrong. You are the president of the company, you formed the company, and therefore the responsibility to the website is yours. Oh, well, I mean, I disclosed it. You can see in the descriptions of my videos. No, actually, you added the descriptions in after you got called out and after all this came to light. And if you use Wayback Machine, you can see the descriptions before this whole mess started. And funnily enough, the line disclosing your relationship, which still isn't accurate, didn't exist. I wonder why that is. That's because you're trying to cover your arsehole. It's against the rules. It's against the regulation. It's against the law. And they ignored that and did it anyway. That's dickhead behaviour. They own a gambling site that they peddle to kids. That's dickhead behaviour. Why get worked up about it? Well, because it's fucking disgusting. That's why. I don't care. Like, I know Total Biscuit made a video about this, and like the gist of it, from what I heard of it, it's basically, you know, it makes the rest of us look bad. It makes the industry look childish. It makes it look infantile. It makes it look dishonest. That's one way to look at it. Yeah, I fully accept that it does make YouTubers look bad, but that's not the fucking priority. I don't do this. I know many people who don't do this. I know loads of people who disclose paid stuff properly. And yeah, it does kind of make everyone else involved in YouTube look bad. But that's not the key issue. The key issue is that somehow two people have managed to get into a position of power and influence, and they've used it to peddle gambling to children. Fuck the wider effect on YouTube. They should be fucking arrested and sent down. What is that? There are gambling regulations in pretty much every country on earth. There's definitely gambling regulations in the US and the UK. And guess where they're fucking based? Yeah, there is a shockwave thing. There is like a ripple. A stone has been dropped in the pond. They're at the epicenter of it. And people on the outskirts do get hit. YouTubers, for a while, will suffer a backlash from this, because they'll be sitting there and they'll do something positive with a game, and they'll get called out for being sponsored shills and stuff like that. It's annoying, it's frustrating, especially when it's not accurate. But if your biggest takeaway from this is that that is the big deal, then you've got a fucking problem. The big deal is that you have two fundamentally dishonest, just manipulative, borderline abusive dickheads doing everything they can to milk a naive audience that idolises them for as much money as possible in the most morally and ethically reprehensible way I can think of. It's beyond disgusting. And I don't care how many times they say more transparency in the future. Oh, well, I'm sorry if you felt misled. I'll be more transparent in the future. I don't give a shit about that. I don't give a shit about their excuses, about their lies. I don't give a shit about the wider effect it has on YouTube. What I give a shit about is that there are people there who will actually defend them for this. And I don't care how old you are. I don't care whether you're 50 or you're 15. That is a gross misuse of trust, a gross misuse of authority, and a gross misuse of power, and it's fucking disgusting. And they should be publicly and constantly shamed, crucified, whatever. This should not be allowed to die down, because it is abuse of a fan base. It is abuse of people who have put trust in you, and it is beyond unacceptable. It's fucking disgusting. And that is the big thing about this. Not the whole it makes the industry look bad. No. The industry looks bad constantly through one thing and another. No, this shouldn't make the industry look bad. This should make these people specifically look bad, because it is bad. And they should be shown to be the pieces of shit that they are. I'll just end up repeating myself if I go on. I think I've been fairly clear. I'll see you for the next one. Toodaloo.